Come together and worship, lifting our hearts to Jesus. The road ahead looks like a maze, twisting turns in a heavy haze. I'm walking blind, I'm losing track. Feels like the world's got my compass cracked. But you shine, a guiding light through the fog, through the night. When I'm lost, you bring me near. Jesus, you make it all clear. The whispers rise, they cloud my mind. Truth feels distant, hard to find. But your voice cuts through the noise, a steady sound, a quiet voice. In the storm, you calm the sea. In my doubt, you anchor me, and you shine, a guiding light through the fog, through the night. When I'm lost, you bring me near. Jesus, you make it all clear. When the shadows fall and I can't see you, remind me who I'm meant to be. Your love's a map, your grace a flame, burning bright. I call your name.
The storm rolled in like a freight train loud, tore through the fields, left the sky in a shroud. I held my breath, thought the dark might win, but I heard his voice cut through the wind. Faith over fear, that's what I choose. When the night feels long and there's so much to lose, he's been my anchor, he's been my song. Through every trial he's proven strong. I've seen the mountains, like a shadow thief. I hold to His word, it brings me peace. Every time I've stumbled, every time I've cried, He's carried me through the tide. Faith over fear, that's what I choose. When the night feels long and there's so much to lose, He's been my anchor, He's been my song. Through every trial, He's proven strong. The scars on His hands remind me still of the love that climbed Calvary's hill. So when I'm weak, I'll rest in grace, for His power shines in the darkest place. Faith over fear, that's what I choose. When the night feels long and there's so much to lose, He's been my anchor, He's been my song. Through every trial, He's proven strong. The table sat empty plates, cold as stone. Words like fences, walls we'd grown. We'd forgotten how to call this house a home. But the silence broke when He walked in. A love so strong, it pulled us in.
Hands to hope, hearts to mend. He showed us love, it never ends. Taught us to see through the pain.
Jesus brought the rain to wash it away. Now we're one family again. We sat down together, a prayer in the air. Forgiveness lingered like a song we could share. Eyes met, tears fell, love was everywhere. He filled the room with something new, a grace that healed and made us true. Hands to hope,
Hearts to mend. He showed us love, it never ends.
taught us to see through the pain. Jesus brought the rain to wash it away. Now we're one family again. chased the sun through empty skies, tried to fill the ache with hollow eyes. Thought I'd find gold in the flashing lights, but the glitter fades, the shadows bite. Every road led to a dead-end sign. Every dream felt borrowed, not mine. Then I found you, a love so true. Jesus, you're the way, the life of you. I was lost, but your grace broke through. Now my heart's like a compass pointing to you. I poured my soul in fleeting things, cast my hope on paper wings, but every crash brought me to my knees. In the quiet, I heard you whisper, come to me. Then I found you, a love so true. Jesus, you're the way, the life of you. I was lost, but your grace broke through. Now my heart's like a compass pointing to you. I searched the mountain, I searched the sea, but only your love could set me free. No treasure greater, no sweeter song. I'm home in your arms where I belong. Richland County song about Jesus giving a fresh start after years of mistakes and disappointment.
Jesus giving a fresh start after years
smile's a lonely tune. My spirit shakes beneath the moon. Trouble's like a stormy sea, washing over all of me. I'm tossed about a tiny boat, just barely staying afloat. My heart, it aches and fear it bites, lost in these dark and endless nights. Oh, Jesus, Jesus, quiet my soul. Make these raging waters whole. Speak your peace, a gentle sound, when chaos spins around, around, around. Oh, Jesus, Jesus, calm the storm inside. Nowhere left to run, run, run or hide. Just your whisper on the water clear, washing away every single tear. The thunder rolls, the lightning cracks, no turning back, no easy tracks. My mind a mess, a tangled thread, words unspoken, left unsaid. I search for answers high and low. Where do I go? Where do I go? He walked on waves, they say it's true, made everything feel fresh and new. My little faith, a flickering flame, I call out your beautiful name. Oh, Jesus, Jesus, quiet my soul. Make these raging waters whole. Speak your peace, a gentle sound, when chaos spins around, around, around. Oh, Jesus, Jesus, calm the storm inside. Nowhere left to run, run, run or hide. Just your whisper on the water clear, washing away every single tear. My world fell down, I tell you, just like a house of cards. A thunderclap, a lightning flash left me with all the scars. I wandered lost, I rambled through the valley of despair.
He picked me up, he held me tight, he walked me through the darkest night. Yeah, Jesus carried me, he lifted my heavy soul, made me brand new whole. He walks with me each new day.
saw just one set walking there. He said, my child, I got you, I'll always, always care. He picked me up, he held me tight, he walked me through the darkest night. Yeah, Jesus carried me, he lifted my heavy soul, made me brand new whole. He walks with me each new day. Sunrise creeping over the Mozark Hill. Another day for regretting or for paying my bills. The whiskey sour taste still clinging from a night I best forget. Oh, the dusty roads I walk, my own burdens I have fought. Heard a whisper soft and low, said lay down your weary load. Now the sun feels different on my face, washed clean by saving grace. Remember Sarah, sweet as honeysuckle bloom. I broke her heart, left her standing in the gloom. Chased after ghosts, shadows in the midday sun. Thought my race was run before it had begun. Just a fool and his folly, a dollar and a dime, then a life not of this world, a story in his eyes unfurled. Said, son, your past ain't your end, I'm here to be your truest friend. The kindness I ain't earned, the peace I never knew. Feels different on my face, washed clean by saving grace. Still got scars, sure, it's deep in the heart, but they tell a tale now of where I've been inside and where I'm headed, with a lighter step and gaze through these long and winding redemption-filled days. The old man's gone, buried beneath the sun. The night was heavy like a stone in my chest. The world turned quiet as I lay but you stay near. Jesus, you're the whisper I needed to hear. You're the calm in the storm, the light in the dark, the healer of wounds, the fire in my spark. Each step I take, you're leading the way. With you I find courage to face each day. Through every shadow you carried me. When my legs gave out, you set me free. Through every shadow you carried me. When my legs gave out, you set me free. The bottle rolled off the dashboard, clattered to the floor. 1,000 nights, 1,000 fights, I couldn't take no more. The rear view showed a man I barely knew. Dust on the Bible, my heart torn in two. And then I saw him on Redemption Road, a light that burned, a love that glowed. He took my shame, my heavy load, turned my regret into seeds that sowed. The church bells rang, they called me home, but I stayed in shadow, felt so alone. A whisper broke through the darkest night. Child, you're forgiven. Step into the light. I fell to my knees. Tears hit the ground. Mercy spoke louder than the chains that bound. And there he stood on
Redemption Road, a Savior's grace, a heart bestowed. He wrote new chapters where pain once flowed.
Turn my whiskey bottle shattered trust. Hands too tired to hold the wheel, wounds too deep to ever heal. Night so black it ate the stars, heart so cold it bore no scars. But Jesus was there in the silence, in the air, arms wide like the sunrise breaking, love so strong it stopped the aching at rock bottom. He was there. Hollow shell, just skin and bone, felt like I'd die all alone. Every prayer a wasted breath, every step a step toward death. Then I saw a light through the storm, a whisper saying, come be reborn. 'Cause Jesus was there in the silence, in the air, arms wide like the sunrise breaking, love so strong it stopped the aching at rock bottom. He was there. 'Cause Jesus was there in the silence, in the air, arms wide like the sunrise breaking, love so strong it stopped the aching at rock bottom. He was there. Like a heavy hand, lost in the waves, I can't find land. The stars are gone, the compass spins, a restless heart. Where do I begin? But then you shine so bright, a guiding light in my darkest night. Crooked line, shadows whisper, stealing time. Doubt's a thief, stealing my ground, but your voice breaks through a holy sound. You call my name, I hear it clear. Through the noise, you're always near. You shine so bright, a guiding light in my darkest night. When the world feels wrong and I'm torn in two, Jesus, you bring the truth. You bring the view. When I stumble two wild rivers running far apart. Words like stones that built a canyon in our hearts. I held my pride, you held your pain. We built a wall that love couldn't explain. But the voice of grace, it called our names. A whisper soft, it broke the chains. Mended strength, broken wings. We were lost, but now we sing. He taught us love, he taught us how to heal the past, to live the now. Through Jesus' eyes, I see your soul, mended strength. I remember the silence, louder than a shout, a bitter wind that left no doubt. But he walked the storm, calmed the tide, and showed us mercy on the other side. A scarred old cross, a crown of thorns, he bore it all, our hearts reborn. Mended strength, broken wings. We were lost, but now we sing. He taught us love, he taught us how to heal the past, to live the now. Through Jesus' eyes, I see your soul, mended strength. My soul was a dark highway, lost in the rain. Every turn a new heartache, every moment pure pain. I was drifting nowhere fast, a tumbleweed in the wind. A broken old record, spinning again and again. He took my heart of stone, turned it to flesh and bone. He picked me up from the dust, gave me a new kind of trust. Yeah, he made me brand new. I tried to fix it myself with wires and glue, but some cracks run too deep, nothing I could do. Then a light hit the darkness, a whisper so clear, washed away all my doubt, washed away every fear. gave me a new kind of trust. Yeah, he made me brand new. He took my heart of stone, turned it to flesh and bone. He picked me up from the dust, gave me a new kind of trust. Yeah, he made me brand new. Shadows creep where the lamplight fades. Heart beats loud like a runaway train. Every step feels heavier tonight, but I hear a whisper, soft and low, a voice that cuts through what I don't know. Fear no more, he's standing near. When the storm rolls, he'll make it clear. The dark won't last, the dawn will rise. Fear no more. Lift up your eyes. I've wrestled doubts, they've pinned me down. Like a tide that pulls, I thought I'd drown, but mercy's hand reached through the fight. A steady calming, it fills the air. The weight is gone, no room for despair. Fear no more, he's standing near. When the storm roars, he'll make it clear. The dark won't last, the dawn will rise. Fear no more. Lift up your sunrise creeping slow, painting skies anew. My old heart felt cold, dark and blue. Just going through the motions, day by empty day. Lost my spark, my reason, my own way. He picked me up from dust, gave me a heart of gold. A story of redemption, bravely told. Washed my old sins clean, made everything bright. He turned my lonely darkness into light. Whispers in the wind, a gentle holy breeze shook me to my core, brought me to my knees. Felt the fire burning deep inside my soul, made my broken pieces finally whole. He picked me me up from dust, gave me a heart of gold, a story of redemption, bravely told. Washed my old sins clean, made everything bright. He turned my lonely darkness into light. No more wandering lost, no more silent plea. He walks right beside me, always with me. Every single step, every single breath I take, His love for me is real, for goodness sake. He picked me up from dust, gave me a heart of gold, a story of redemption, bravely told. Washed my old sins clean, made everything bright. He turned my lonely darkness into light. The sun's been my clock since I was a kid, working these fields like my daddy did. Calloused hands, a heavy load, walking life's long, dusty road. I thought sweat was the only way, but my soul begged for a brighter day. Then I laid it down, all my weary plans, found my strength in nail-scarred hands. The weight I carried, he tore apart. Now I've got a rested heart. The plow was my prayer, the dirt my hymn, but the harvest never filled me within. I chased the sun, but it burned me dry, till I looked up, saw the Savior's sky. The rain of grace began to fall, and I heard His voice above it all. Then I laid it down, all my weary plans, found my strength in nail-scarred hands. The weight I carried, He tore apart. Dusty roads and endless miles, shadows stretch for country miles. Heart was heavy, burdened down, lost my way in this whole town. Oh Jesus, Jesus, shining bright, you give me strength, you give me life. Mountains crumble, oceans part, you fix my broken, weary heart. Thought my fight was all for naught, every single battle fought felt like drowning in the deep, secrets that my soul would keep. Oh Jesus, Jesus, shining bright, you give me strength, you give me life. Mountains crumble, oceans part, you fix my broken, weary heart. Now I walk with head held high, underneath the hopeful sky. Fear just fades and doubt takes flight. You make everything alright. Oh Jesus, Jesus,
Shining bright,
you give me strength, you
give me life.
mountains crumble, oceans part, you fix my broken, weary heart. Oh Jesus, Jesus, shining bright, you give me strength, you give me